Alright, so I'm gonna make this video and I'm gonna explain in like a really simple, easy way to understand why if you have your own course, your own paid course, that's probably doing really well and people are buying your course and people are getting some results, why it would be really good for you to take that course and put it inside of a paid community. And there's a bunch of reasons. When you have your course, it's great because people can use the digital asset. Once you create it, you can sell it a million times. It's great. But when people buy your course, you probably experience people always gonna have questions. Even if like you have an amazing course, people might have a problem with one couple modules and then they want to ask you how to solve the problem. Now these people are gonna have to email your support team or try and reach out to you on social media. And if your course is doing really well and you have hundreds of people, maybe even thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of people in your course, and you're getting 1,000 emails, 1,000 DMs, and you have to sit there and hire a VA to get back to every single person, and it can be a long process, not just for you, but for the people that actually have these pressing questions. If you take your course and you put it inside of a paid community, first of all, they'll still be able to get the course, which is great. But then they can straight away ask you directly the question that they have. And the good thing about this is that it's not even just you just sitting there just answering questions all day. Because you've already built this community and you're going to have students that shine and they go through the community and they get results and they're like amazing students straight away. These students that you have will be in the community answering questions for you, helping you out, guiding other people. People are going to create bonds and have like accountability partners. Now, let me show you, for example, my own community. Now, I don't even have a huge course. I wouldn't say I even have a course, but this is my community here, and it's just to help people with DMs. Now, let me just emphasize this. As you can see here, you can have any type of community you really want. There's so many different weird niches, communities that are just really, really doing well. My one decided to make one to help people with DMs, and this is my one here. So let me make this smaller. So me with my tiny audience, I've got over 700 people in here. And when it comes to your actual course, right, you're going to go into classroom. When you go into classroom, it's going to look like this. So for you, it's going to be completely empty. You just go on, click on new course, click on there, put whatever the name of the course is, right? Whatever name you want, put a name in there. Whatever description you want, put anything in there. And then this is where it gets cool, all right? You can actually have different levels with this. Let's say like this is the beginning of the course, right? Obviously, I recommend everyone has access to that. But let's say you have like a beginner course, an intermediate course, and like a really advanced course. Right, let's say this is the advanced course, right? You could do this. You could allow access to certain people that are advanced, or you can make it so that people have to get to a certain level to unlock the course. Now I'll show you these things. If you haven't used School before, it has some really cool features. Like let's say we want to make it, this is advanced. Let's say you gotta be level 5 to unlock this, right? And then you go on, change, you put the cover on here, and then you go and add. Now this is where you're actually gonna put the course. You're gonna go on this one here, edit, give it whatever name you want, and then here you're gonna add the link to your course video. If you got it on YouTube unlisted or YouTube private, you just put the link in here, Venmo, Loom, you just paste in here, and then boom, it'll be in there. So for example, I'll take a video from my YouTube. I'll take this one here. You're gonna grab this link, you're gonna go back, paste, boom, and then it's gonna be there, right? Can put a description in here. If let's say your course comes with PDF files, right, cheat sheets, ebooks, you just paste it in here. Just paste it in here. You can paste the link to your ebook, you can paste your Google Doc, paste it in here. Once it's done, save it, boom, now it's in there. All right, and then however like modules you have inside of your course, you just keep on adding them, and that's how you do it, right? So and then you can also add a new set. Let's say that was the beginner version, right? Now you can do intermediate, right? Now you got a different set now. Beginner, you can change that, edit set, beginner. And then same thing, you just carry on adding modules to, for the intermediate section, so on and so on, all right? That's how you're going to do your classroom section. Now, let's say someone's going through the beginner section, right? They're complete beginner, obviously. They get through here, they watch the module, they're loving it, but then they have a question. Now, with the old way, they would have to find your email, send the email to your support team, wait a couple hours, maybe even a couple days to get a response. With this, let's say I have a question. Oh, I don't know how to do something. I straight away go to the community section. You see here these tabs, questions. So this is for DMs, so this has to do with DMs, right? But okay, I got a question, right? I'm gonna go in here, type in my question, whatever the question is. See here, select category. I'm gonna put in questions. If I want to attach an attachment, I can attach that. If I want to attach a link, I can do that. If I want to attach a video, I can do that. If I even want to put a poll, I can do that, right? There's so many different things you can do with this, guys. If I want to add a GIF, I could do that. And then here, post. Now that is posted, right? Now, you're going to see that. You can give it an answer. The other people in there are going to see it. They're going to answer it. And just that community feel, it's just a smoother it's such a smooth way of doing it instead of the old way of like finding the email, waiting for the email. This is a lot faster. So I'm going to delete that because my community is going to think that I'm crazy for that. That's going. Now, let me show you some cool things that you can do. Now, like I've showed you, this is where people are going to come and post, right? People are going to interact with the post. People are going to find accountability partners, build bonds, learn from different people. You'll teach something and someone will have done it, but put their own little twist on it. And then they can post it back in here. And then it can help way more people because now you're getting different variations of your course and how you do things, right? You can put whatever type of tabs in here as you want, you know, general, questions, replies, brainstorming, wins, gems. There's so many different ones you can do. And you're wondering, how do I do that? Go on settings. When you start, you're going to be on here. This is very self-explanatory. I'm not going to treat you guys like idiots. You know how it goes. Icon. I just went on Canva. I made this. You can go on whatever website you want. Make one for yourself. Put it in here. Cover. Cover is going to be on your about section. I'll show you your about section later on this video. Just put it in here. Group name. This is going to be the name of your community. This is the name that people are going to see when they join your community, right? Now, if you have if you want to change your URL, you can come in here and change it. Warning, you can only change it once though. It does give you a nice warning here. Just be careful when you do that. I'm going to leave it. Description, put your short description in here. It's going to be 150 characters. Initials, colors. Make sure you have this on private. Don't have it on public. If you have it on public, anyone can just come in here and get it for free. Now, if you want to do it for free, then you can do it for even if you're doing it for free. I'll keep it real with you. Still keep it on private, because when it's on public, it's not a good idea. Trust me. Now, when it comes to subscriptions, this is where you're gonna be able to put your price. If you want it to be free, as you can see, I got 707 free people in here. And then I literally just I converted it from free to $5 a month 2 days ago. And I got someone in here, right? You can put whatever price you want in here. Let's say your course is going for a cool $500, right? You could do, depending on obviously it's going to be different for each community, but depending on the value that's going to be in there, I'm guessing it's going to be a lot if you're selling for $500. You could do $99 per month. $99 per month. If people want to join, they can join for that. Literally 20% of what they would have been paying. They get the course, they get the community, they get live calls. Haven't even spoken about the live calls. They get a bunch of extra stuff, right? For 20% of what they would have been doing. And if they join and after 1 month they don't like it, no hard feelings. They can drop out whenever they like. And if you want, you can add a guarantee. right? I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna put it back to make that the current price. Now, categories, remember those tabs that I was talking about, general questions, all of that? This is where you're able to do that. Go on add category. Whatever type of niche you're in, there's so many different things you can put in here. You can put any type of category you want. Let's say you're in the cooking niche and you want to do recipes, right? Recipes. My spelling is trash. There we go. Recipes, right? Any description you want, whatever you want in there. Now with here, you can do the same thing. You can put anyone can post and anyone can view, or you can limit it to only admins and mods. It's up to you. Then press add. Now it's going to be in there. We go back to here and we refresh. Should be in there. Yep, recipes. Now, of course, this is not a cooking community, so I'm going to get rid of that. So we're going to go categories. And then if you put some there that you don't want there, easy, you can just delete it like this. Plugins. Now, depending on how advanced you want to be, I definitely recommend turning on membership questions, automated auto DM for new members. This, I didn't even turn this on. I think this is by default. Unlock chat at level 2. All right. This one, the reason why I recommend you have this is because when people join your community, let's say you want to qualify people, right? This is how you qualify them. These are my questions right here. Very basic. First question is, what part of outreach are you struggling with the most? Text box, you can change that. You can change it to multiple choice, or you can change it to email address. It's up, it's up to you. I just got text box so that they can say what it is. This is a good way of doing market research as well, because every time someone joins, they have to people actually can sometimes bypass this, but most people are going to answer this, especially when they're serious. And then you can take these data points and see everyone that's joining is struggling with this. People are struggling with this. You can ask them, where do you want to be in the next 6 months? And you'll see what everyone's goal is. And you can take those data points and make your community and your course better in general moving forward. Next one can be a simple question. How did you find out about this community? And then another one is ask for the emails. Email marketing is key. I do that to collect emails. And next one is, so metrics, it's just shows you how many people are in the community and stuff. Gamification, this is where it gets cool. There's a 9-level tier system on School. I know Discord don't do this. I don't know about other places. I think it's just this. I think it's just School that does this. On here, you can give different levels, right? Rookie, beginner, novice, intermediate, conversationalist, DM star, all of that. Cool thing about this is, guys, you can lock certain things. Remember I was showing you about the courses? Let's say you have a really advanced course. You can lock it at level 5. And then when people get to level 5, they'll be able to unlock that. This does 2 things. It boosts engagement and it helps you rank higher on School as well. Because once engagement is higher, you rank high in School, which leads to more traffic coming into your community. And it's good because people are incentivized to post, comment and make posts, which is really good for the community all in all. Discovery, this is really, really good for organic reach on School. I've got this turned on. This is automatic. Once you reach a certain number of members, I think it's somewhere in the hundreds, it's going to be turned on. As you can see, as of now, my rank on the whole of School, I'm pretty sure there's like over 30,000 communities on School. I'm ranked 482, which is quite good. And anyone that's looking the sales and marketing, I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be ranked quite high in there, especially for outreach. I think I'm the top. I am the top community for outreach. That really helps. When you got yours going and you're ranking high, you'll be able to get so much like free traffic just coming into your community because you got this turned on and you're on the discovery page. Links. Now, I know some of you guys, some of you girls feel like, but what if I just want to sell my ebook separate? What if I got something else that I want to sell separate? You can just add it in here. Add link. This is just my YouTube channel where they can see the progress and a classroom section. You know, if you got, okay, there's an ebook that you want to sell, right? And you want that to be sold separate, put it in there. Actually, my bad, this ain't for, Actually, yes, it is. Yes, it is. You can put your URL to your ebook, and then people can go there and can go buy it. If you still want to sell separate things, you can just add it in the links section. Get rid of that. Then referrals. If anyone joins your school community and they make their own school community, then you'll have a referral from that. Let me just show you the rest. So calendar. Now, this is a big thing about having your own paid community on school. Having weekly, daily, monthly, whenever you're free, depending on your availability, having live calls with your community is huge. This is where you really build a strong bond with the people that are inside your community. And this is where you can just have you can have like Q&A calls where you're just answering questions. Remember, like, people gonna have questions. I got stuck on this module. What should I do? Having problems with this. What should I do? This is where you can come on here for an hour, half an hour, answer all these questions and build a bond. You can have strategy calls. You can come on here and you jump on these calls and like share thoughts on strategy. This is what you should do. This is what you should do. This is what we're doing now. There's so many different type of calls you can do, right? You could have a weekly review where you're coming on here and you're reviewing how people are doing. There's so many different ways, right? And let me give you a pro tip. Don't just have these calls let's say you're having a call every Friday, right? Record the actual call, right? You can record the calls and then put them back into the classroom section. I'll show you exactly what I mean. That's what I've been doing here with the brainstorming sessions. I put them back in here. We've had 4 brainstorming sessions, put them back in here. So any new members that were not in here for these ones, like the early calls, they can come back and watch them and get a ton of value. You know what I'm saying? Which is really going to help. All right. Now, leaderboard. I already showed you the leaderboard. This is basically how it looks. You can lock certain things. I've gone through that. And here is basically like your landing page for your community, right? I strongly recommend put a really good VSL on your first slide. If you don't know what that means, video sales letter. Just put a nice video sales letter here. Preferably just going over what the community is, who the community is for, who the community is not for. Go over the benefits, not necessarily the features, but the benefits, right? And definitely show some social proof. Testimonials, reviews, people that have gone through your course or your community that have got the desired outcome, right? I know in here I have that somewhere, right?
Very first
you client. See, this is all testimonials. Within the first day, testimonials. It really helps, guys. It really helps. It's definitely gonna boost conversion. Testimonials, reviews, right? That's gonna boost conversions. And then you don't have to be a wizard at copywriting, but have some nice copy in here. Explain what it is, key benefits, what it is. You see, mine's very basic here. And if you do have your own paid community, right, and you're thinking about not paid, if you have your own course and you want to give more value to people that are buying your course, and you also want to make more money month over month, because like we said, if you're selling your community for $500, that's cool, but you know, you're making that one time and that's it. You gotta get new customers every single time. With this, once you get, let's say you're doing it for, let's even drop it down to $50, right? And you get 10 people inside your community. That's $500 every single month now. I'm saying, unless someone drops out, and you're gonna still be getting new people in, and now you're making monthly recurring revenue, which is every single month, which is really good. And you're going to be helping them out because you're going to be able to jump on these calls, talk to them, speak to them in the community section, and offer them a community of like-minded people, which is so valuable in nowadays. People really cherish communities. Look at things like Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. That's basically a community it's a community of people taking pictures and having fun and all that. But that's what I like about school, as opposed to like having like a Facebook private community. There's too many distractions on there. Discord is cool, but Discord is like really like messy to me. I like how clean school is and how it is. But yeah, guys, I hope this video has helped. I strongly recommend you do this if you have your own course. This is what I do. I help creators build, launch, and scale up their communities. And I have a personal guarantee for anyone that I work with that I can scale anyone's community up to at least 10K per month. If you have the big three: a good sized audience, an engaged audience, and you actually teach something. That's you and you're thinking about starting your own community, give me a DM on Instagram and we can make it happen. Hope this video helps, and let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you'd like to know about this. Peace.